Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for third. Here we have a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Good sounding strike, that one. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Surely it's going to.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Opting for the 5-wood. This one might need to get down a little.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? Big par saver coming up for this fella. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently a couple under for the event. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And here we are with the third shot. Currently a shot off the lead. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And let's have another look at that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Looking better.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Putting for par.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
Yeah, you'll take that. Currently 2 under for the event. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 7th. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
That's definitely left of the green.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Looking really good. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for a par now. And that putt will drop. Well done. Just 2 shots back after that hole. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Playing within their comfort zone there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently in the second position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 measures 231 yards. Difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And well holed. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well played, mate. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This next putt is for bogey. He's currently tied for 2nd. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong 2nd shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Airmailed the green with that approach.
And this from the green side rough. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently at -3 for the round. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Getting ready to play their third. Just a couple back from our leader. Ooh, right by the hole. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. Putting for a par here. There it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. 3 strokes off the lead. And here we are with their 4th. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. This one's looking good. And that signs off on today's round. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player out there today.
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, this player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Second shot here on the first. Nicely done. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
So far, so good.
Beautiful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently at -3 for the event. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Yeah, that one will play. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it. This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 9 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, that'll play.
I like it. 2 in a row.
He's in a share of 3rd place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are at the 3rd.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here. This is from miles away. Oh, just missed. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently 4 under for the event. This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Look like he's hooked this one. Setting up in some very deep rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Good putt, that. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And that's the line, the sand. They've got that one a bit heavy, but the green's still in sight. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
A bit wild on approach there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This one's for bogey. That's tracking. Yep, well holed for bogey.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Ooh, that almost went down. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Okay, steady now. This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
He was on a good line. A par putt awaits. He's currently sharing 8th position. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the hybrid.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Super shot, that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. "18 feet to the cup." Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Yep, you'll take that. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He has this putt to save his par.
Looking good so far.
Well holed. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with a 3-wood here. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A putt for a place in the top 10. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here. 4 left.
And here we are with the third shot. Eight feet to the cup. Good stroke. Well done. So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Wonderfully played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 8-iron here.
They've chosen to club down here.
That's some good golf right there. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's hooking, that one. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Going with the 6-iron here. Unable to find the green on this one.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And he needs this to save par. And down she goes. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Great rhythm on that swing. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
A birdie putt awaits. That is hunting for the hole. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
He's currently tied for 9th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 9th. Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently a couple under for the event. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Come on, you're better than that. Sitting at 2 under par in a share of 9th position. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 7 shots behind after that. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Opting for the 5-wood. This one heading towards the green. Getting ready to play their third. This putt will move them to 3 under par. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Currently at 3 under for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Club up. I like this play.
Wow, what a shot. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Oh, well holed for eagle. is currently tied for fourth.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This one headed left.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Tee shot is looking good here. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
This putt for a spot in the top 5. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And they're playing from about 145 strokes behind our leader. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's inside the house of opportunity. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. To the top 5 he goes. Now 4 back after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This one's for birdie. Oh, that's too bad. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here. Yep, tracking nicely.
Solid par putt, that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Looking at a par 5 here.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. From around 180 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader.
Pretty good shot there.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, just missed. This putt was about 8 feet. Good looking putt. That will work. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Just didn't drop. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. The 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey here. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Sitting at -4, currently in 8th. Going with the 7.
This one's right of the green.
Yeah, that was a safe play. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Rolling end to end. This is looking nice.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Nicely holed. And for par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
This should play. Okay, that'll work.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
This one's looking good.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Now 5 strokes behind. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It was on a good line. A par putt on the table. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Opting for the 3-wood. Needs this one to kick right. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie here. This is buckets. Wonderful shot. And that will take him to 6 under. Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He's currently sitting in 5th place. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Opting for the 9-iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 6 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. From around 220 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the 5-wood. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. This is a good chance. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
From around 120 yards here, 3 shots off the lead. That's a pretty handy shot. Terrific shot into the 15th, and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Get excited. This could go in. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 8 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Lovely effort, that. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. That should set up another chance. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Oh, get in. That one had eyes for it the whole way. Currently 9 under for the event. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there.
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that putt, concludes this player's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 2nd place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in, We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elby and Rich Beam here, bringing you all the action of the final round. And Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what this player does today. Currently 10 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Just needs this one to kick right. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? 13 feet to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
This one's tracking. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently has a share of 2nd place. This hole here is a par 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Wow, that's bold. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Birdie at the last. This for another. That starts off on a good line.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From around 140 yards here. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Currently 13 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That was wonderfully done. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
That's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
There's this one to kick right. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. He's currently in a share of top spot. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Just okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Should find the green. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt to move into first place.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that's going to hoist him into first place. Leading by a shot after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. We need this one to bounce right. A quality shot, that. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, just missed. 4 feet to the cup. And there it is. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Oh, well done. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Oh, that's a ripper. Now leading by 1 shot. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This shot from around 210 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Well, that's a handy shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's tidy. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one is all.
That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Magical shot.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
From about 100 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, almost went in. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Leading by 5 shots after that. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, this one's going right at the flag. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. It's half a chance of being home. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year,
but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.